morning everybody. I'm going to read your story today and I've got my little helper, my little boy George, who's going to read it with us, and it's all about springtime. So we're talking about Easter this week, but Easter is during our season of spring. So we've found a little book that we've got at our house that we sometimes read, and we've also got our two bunnies which happen to be in our story today. So we're going to have a look at our story. It's called Guess How Much I Love You in the Spring. Little Nut Brown Hare and Big Nut Brown Hare went hopping in the spring. So here's our Big Nut Brown Hare and our Little Nut Brown Hare, and they're going to go hopping in the spring. Make them hop, George. Spring is when things start growing after winter. They saw a tiny acorn growing. Someday it will be a tree, said Big Nut Brown Hare. A really big tree. Oh, a mighty tree, said Big Nut Brown Hare. So here they are. Little Nut Brown Hare spotted a tadpole in a pool. It was a tiny tadpole, as wriggly as could be. It will grow up to be a frog, said Big Nut Brown Hare. Like that frog over there. Just the same as that one, said Big Nut Brown Hare. I'll just show you the picture. Look, there's the frog. Can you see? And in the pond, in the pool, there's a tiny tadpole. A hairy caterpillar slowly crossed the path in front of them in search of something green to eat. One day soon it will change into a butterfly, said Big Nut Brown Hare. With wings? Oh, lovely wings, said Big Nut Brown Hare. There we go, can you see? And then they found a bird's nest among the rushes. It was full of eggs. What does an egg turn into? Asked Little Nut Brown Hare. A bird? A big bird? Well, a grown-up bird, said Big Nut Brown Hare. There we go. Does nothing stay the same? Thought Little Nut Brown Hare. Does everything change? Then he began to laugh. What does a Little Nut Brown Hare turn into? He said. Big Nut Brown Hare began to think. And think. Goodness me, did he know the answer? Yes! A big nut brown hare, just like me. So, we talked in that story about lots of changes that happen in the springtime, which there is lots of changes during the spring, and I'm sure in a few weeks' time that we'll be looking at different changes and how life cycles change, just like the tadpoles turn into the frogs and the caterpillars turning into butterflies. And outside, in the next few weeks, if you keep looking outside, you'll see that all the flowers will begin to grow and the leaves will start to grow on the trees again. And it's just like here when we said about Little Nut Brown Hare turning into Big Nut Brown Hare. So eventually our Little Nut Brown Hare will turn into Big Nut Brown Hare. So that's a nice story to share with you today. Okay, and I just want to say that I had a little peek at all of your work today, and it is super. So well done everybody. That's really good work. Keep it up, and we can't wait to see tomorrow's work, can we, George? And wave bye.